In the year 2025, on a warm evening in April, the Dolby Theatre in Los Angeles was filled with the excitement of anticipation. A momentous occasion was about to take place on the American Idol stage, which was surrounded by a large LED screen and showcased a dazzling array of lights. As they stood in a semicircle with their gaze concentrated on the center of the stage, the top 24 competitors, who represented a rich tapestry of voices and dreams, were a diverse group. As the audience sensed that something special was about to take place, they hummed with excitement. Ryan Seacrest, who is known for his flair as a host, went up with a broad smile on his face. As he made his announcement, he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a performance that will go down in the history of American Idol. Lionel Richie, the great musician, will be playing his new hit Eternity with our top 24. Please join us in welcoming him." Upon entering the stage, Lionel Richie, who was dressed in a classic black suit with a marmalade-colored jacket, was greeted by an enthusiastic response from the audience. At the age of 75, his presence was irresistible, and his kind smile and natural charisma immediately took control of the room. As soon as the band began playing, a beautiful orchestral crescendo gave way to the passionate, soaring melody of Eternity, a song that Richie had written as an homage to enduring love and the passage of time. In the setting of American Idol, which is a show about pursuing dreams despite the odds, its lyrics, which are filled with sentimentality and hope, struck a chord with a great deal of resonance. The top 24 candidates, who came from a wide variety of different backgrounds, were standing ready. From the blazing belter from Atlanta to the introspective folk singer from Montana, each individual had earned their place in the lineup by virtue of their innate skill and relentless determination. In this evening, they were not merely rivals, rather, they were a choir that was brought together by Richie's melody. They rose in accord as the song intensified, and their voices blended in perfectly with Richie's smooth tenor. The arrangement, which was crafted by David Foster, a producer who had won a Grammy, was a lesson in dynamics. The verses were gentle and delicate, and the chorus built up to a victorious crescendo that caused goosebumps to appear. When Richie made eye contact with each of the contestants, his eyes sparkled with excitement. He moved with the ease of a seasoned performer. During the rehearsals, he had been more than just a guest star. He had been a mentor, telling tales about his time spent with the Commodores and giving knowledge on the need of authenticity throughout the performance. "Sing from your entire being," he had instructed them. That is what gives it an eternal quality. Now, as he was exchanging words with the contestants, that piece of advice manifested itself clearly. The gritty alto of the Atlanta belter added depth to the bridge, while the crystalline tone of the Montana folk singer floated above the ensemble. Each voice was different while still being a part of a larger whole. The theatrical performance was a show-stopping event. A compilation of classic moments from American Idol was exhibited on the LED screen that was located behind them. These events included Kelly Clarkson's crowning as the winner, Fantasia's dramatic triumph, and even Richie's own mentorship highlights from previous seasons. It was a reference to the song's cosmic theme that holographic effects were used to make it appear as though stars were swirling around the performers when the second verse of the song began to play. When the final chorus was performed, pyrotechnics were lit in a tasteful manner, and golden sparks began to fall from the sky as the audience rose to their feet. In the middle of the competition, Richie took a step back and let the top 24 to take the spotlight. Several of them were crying, while others were grinning with pride as the camera moved across their faces. Richie gave the nod to the Nashville-based country artist, who is only 19 years old, since he delivered a soulful ad-lib successfully. The Chicago-based R&B superstar, who is 27 years old, unleashed a run that caused many to gasp, and her voice cut through the mix like a sword. It served as a timely reminder of the reason why American Idol continues to exist. It provides a stage where unknown, raw talent relate to the lyrics of the song. Richie sung with a voice that was brimming with emotion. "Through the years, through the tears, we'll stand side by side / love's the flame that burns for eternity." In the eyes of the participants, the words were a reflection of their journey through American Idol, which consisted of months of auditions, failures, and successes that led up to this moment. In Richie's mind, it was a manifestation of his career spanning 6 decades, beginning with Brick House and continuing with All Night Long to this new chapter. It presented the audience with a universal truth about the need of connection and resiliency. The Dolby Theatre rocked with thunderous ovation as the final note lingered in the air. Richie, who is known for his gracefulness, made a gesture toward the top 24 and mouthed, "This is about them." As the contestants raced forward, they encircled him in a group hug that had the distinct impression of a family get-together. Seacrest came back, brushing away a tear as he did so. "Everyone pay attention to Lionel Richie and our top 24. To put it simply, that is the essence of American Idol." As they stood there, the judges, which included Luke Bryan, Katy Perry, and Bobby Bones, clapped wildly. Clearly moved, Perry yelled out, "That was something truly magical." In the backstage area, the tension was palpable. Participating contestants took selfies with Richie, who graciously complied with each and every request with his signature kindness. Using a tone that was gentle but authoritative, he informed them, "You all made me proud." The phrase, "Keep singing your truth," with a description that read, "Sang with a legend tonight." The Atlanta Belter posted a video of the performance on the website, which was still humming with excitement. Indeed, dreams can come true. The Idol of 2025, the post received thousands of reposts within a matter of hours, with followers praising about the emotional weight of the performance. In addition to being a highlight of the season, the performance was also a momentous occasion in the culture. There was a flood of clips on social media, and hashtags such as Lionel Eternity and Idol Top 24 were popular at the time. A number of music writers lauded the collaboration, with Rolling Stone describing it as a masterclass in blending veteran artistry with fresh voices. With its message resonating in a world that is in desperate need of hope, the song Eternity itself climbed the rankings of streaming services. For the top 24, it was a night that would define their careers and a story that they would tell for years to come. They were standing shoulder to shoulder with a legend and singing all about eternity. As the lights in the house began to come on, the audience began to leave while continuing to hum the tune. Despite the fact that the night was a significant moment for the candidates, the journey was not yet complete. At some point in the near future, the top 24 would be eliminated, and just one of them would be destined to become the next American Idol. However, at that very instant, none of that was relevant. After performing on stage with Lionel Richie, they poured their feelings into a song called Eternity. And as a result, they produced something that would outlast the season. A memory, a sensation, and a spark that would burn forever.